Hi everyone, Mrs. Bradshaw here. We are going to do a quick overview of solving problems using the order of operations. So we will see problems that look like this, and that looks like a very scary problem because we don't know where to start. And the problem is if we solve this any way that we feel like we should, we're all going to get different answers. So my dear old Sally over here told me that I need to use the order of operations. But what is the order of operations? Well, the order of operations is the steps that you need to follow in order to solve a problem like this. So, to help us, dear old Sally taught us this saying, PEMDAS, which means please, parentheses, E, excuse, which would be exponents, M, please excuse my, multiply, dear, divide, aunt, addition, Sally, subtraction. So please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So when I'm solving, the first thing I'm going to solve in a problem is the parentheses, then the exponents, and then multiplication and division can be done in the order multiplication then division, or it can be division then multiplication, and that's the same for addition and subtraction. So when I go on to this problem, I'm going to remember what dear old Sally taught me. So please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So the first thing that I'm going to solve according to this would be parentheses. So I'm going to solve this part first. So I'm going to go down, and I know 6 times 4 is 24, and then I'm just going to rewrite the rest of the problem. And the reason I rewrite the rest of the problem is so I don't miss any steps. So I did my parentheses, check. Then I need to do exponents, but there are not any exponents in this problem. So the next thing I'm going to do is multiply or divide. Remember, that can be done multiplication or division and multiplication. So whichever one comes first. And I see that I have division first. So I am going to solve 24 divided by 12. Well, 24 divided by 12 is 2. And then I'm going to rewrite the rest of my problem. And I rewrite so I don't forget anything. All right, do I have any more multiplication or division within this problem? I do. I have 72 divided by 8. So I have to figure out what is 72 divided by 8. Well, I know that 72 or 8 times 9 is 72. But you'll notice this was in the middle of the problem. So I have to take what was at the front of the problem, copy and paste it or rewrite it, and take what was at the end of the problem and rewrite it. Oops, let me undo that. Try again. Copy, paste. There we go. So now, do I have any multiplication or division left? I do not. So I go on to my next part, addition and subtraction, or it can be done subtraction and addition. So let's look. What comes first? Addition in this case. So I have 2 plus 9, and I know 2 plus 9 is 11. Bring down the rest of my problem. Now I have 11 minus 9, and I know that is 2. So if I click off of this, you will see that I made the shape of a Dorito. So whenever I'm solving problems, I always want to make this shape, a Dorito. And my answer is always going to be found at the tip of the Dorito. So whenever you're solving problems that involve multiple steps, think of our dear old Aunt Sally up here and think of PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, and that will give us the steps that we need in order to solve the problem.